Hello, English learners. Kimberly here, and welcome to day 31 of the Learn to Speak English Without Fear 33-Day Challenge. If you ever feel like your English is good, but you don't always sound fluent, this video is for you. You know that moment when you're speaking English, you have the idea, you know what you want to say, but your brain needs 1 second to organize the words, and suddenly you hear yourself saying, um, er, ah, and right there, your confidence drops. Today, I'm going to show you how to replace those sounds with natural English fillers, the same ones native speakers use, so you can think, breathe, and speak without sounding insecure or stuck. This is one of the biggest differences between knowing English and sounding fluent in English. Let me describe something that happens all the time. You're mid sentence, you're explaining something, and your English brain is just half a second behind your thoughts. That silence feels uncomfortable. So your mouth fills it with a noise. Uh, er. This is not because you can't speak English well. It's because you haven't learned what to say while you think. Native speakers go blank too. The difference is they know what to say while thinking. This is important to remember. Fluent English is not fast English. Fluent English is connected English. Native speakers pause, they hesitate, they reformulate, but they do it with real words, not sounds. And today, you're going to learn how to do the same. We're going to do step one. We're going to use thinking time fillers. These fillers buy you time. They sound calm. They sound natural. Instead of, they use, well, let me think. You know, I mean, actually, so an example. Uh, I think English is difficult. No. What you would say is, well, I think English can be difficult at first, but it gets easier. See the difference? You didn't rush. You didn't panic. You didn't sound stuck. You stayed in control. Now, step two, we're going to go a little bit deeper by using connectors that guide your listener. You see, these fillers don't just buy time. They organize your thoughts for the listener. Use these to connect ideas. Words like however to contrast or so for a result. For example, or basically, or in the end, or ultimately. On the other hand, an example of this might be I wanted to travel this year. However, my schedule was very busy. So I decided to postpone the trip. That sounds clear, structured, fluent. Now let's make this practical. The next time you feel stuck mid sentence, I want you to pause, breathe, use a real English connector. For an example, instead of, I don't know, you might say, well, let me think for a second. Instead of, I think, you would say, actually, I think this small change makes a huge difference in how fluent and confident you sound. Here's a real powerful exercise. Record yourself talking for about 1 minute. Talk about your weekend, your job, your plans. And then I want you to listen to the recording and ask yourself, where did I say, or what word could I use to replace that, Then record yourself again, but consciously use, well, so, let me think. This trains your brain to pause in English, not panic. Fluency is not about perfection, it's about comfort. When you stop fighting silence, when you learn to pause and think without panic, your English becomes calm, confident, and natural. Don't fill silence with noise. Fill silence with language. You are allowed to think. You are allowed to pause. Now you know what to say while you think. If this video has helped you, save it, watch it again, practice it. See you on day 32. Goodbye and God bless.